Hey everyone, welcome to Virtually Responsible, Behind the Screen. I'm your host today, Asha Brown, and today we're going to be diving into a relevant topic in our digital age, digital citizenship. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, oh great, another boring lecture about online safety, let me assure you this isn't your typical lecture. I promise to keep it engaging, relatable, and maybe even a little entertaining. You will hear digital citizenship a minimum of 30 times today, so just bear with me. So why did I choose this topic? Let me start with a little story. Picture this, a bright, talented 17-year-old named Liberty Woodley. She's just been accepted into our illustrious school, the University of Florida. A dream come true, right? But then, her acceptance letter gets rescinded. Why? Because of some not so funny racist posts she made online that went viral, and her future changed overnight. Liberty's story is a powerful reminder of how a single post can have real life consequences that can haunt you for years. In a world where your online presence can make or break you, understanding digital citizenship isn't just important, it's essential. Whether you're a student, a parent, or an educator, we've all seen the fallout from careless online behavior. One joke today could be the reason for rejection tomorrow, whether that's a college application, a job offer, or even a promotion. It's crucial to realize that our digital footprints are permanent. I've witnessed firsthand the damage that a poor decision online can cause. I've seen people lose jobs, students get suspended, or even face expulsion because of something they thought was funny at the moment. And it's not just students, adults aren't immune either. So, as we navigate through today's episode, I want to emphasize the importance of digital citizenship, which is not simply about avoiding the negative consequences of online actions, but about understanding that we each hold the power to shape our online identities, to protect our privacy, and to engage in meaningful interactions with our peers in the broader community. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of digital citizenship and explore how we can all become better digital citizens. Now, we've already established that digital citizenship is essential in today's connected world, but what exactly should we know? We've got a bunch of research to unpack, so let's get right into it. To start, let's discuss the broader picture of digital citizenship. According to Choi and Crystal, we can't look at this concept in a vacuum. Digital citizenship includes the norms of behavior concerning technology use, especially within the context of participatory democracy. In simpler terms, it's about us understanding how our actions online affect not only ourselves, but also our. They argue for an intersectional approach to digital citizenship education, which is crucial because it helps students recognize that their online behaviors can have real life consequences, particularly in diverse and multicultural settings. Next, a study by Tsai and Lee examined the relationship between digital citizenship and children's happiness in a Korean school context. While the participants were in Korea, the findings were universally relevant because let's face it, kids are kids no matter where they are. The study found that kids with a strong grasp of digital citizenship concepts were significantly less likely to engage in problematic digital media use. Specifically, they reported higher happiness levels, suggesting that understanding their digital footprint allows children to enjoy a healthier online experience. This implies that when we teach our students about responsible online behavior, we're not just protecting them from the negatives on the internet, we're enhancing their overall well being. But it's not just about happiness, it's also about developing critical thinking skills. Ortegren, sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, emphasizes that teachers play a vital role in shaping how students approach digital citizenship. He argues that educators need to be equipped with a solid understanding of digital competencies to effectively impart these skills onto their students. It's like teaching kids how to ride a bike. If you're not confident in doing it yourself, how can you expect them to feel secure? They found that while there's recognition of the importance of teaching these skills, the actual implementation varies widely. Some educators are proactive, incorporating digital citizenship lessons into their curricula, while others struggle to find the resources or confidence to do so. We need to equip educators with the tools and knowledge they need to make digital citizenship a staple in their classrooms. When educators feel prepared, they can effectively pass knowledge on to their students. Of course, what about the curriculum itself? James, Weinstein, and Mendoza shed light on the common sense K 12 digital citizenship curriculum, which provides a structured approach to teaching these essential skills. The curriculum emphasizes community involvement, which is crucial. Engaging parents, educators, and students alike creates a supportive environment for learning. When families understand the importance of digital citizenship, they can reinforce these lessons at home, creating a unified approach. Their report reveals that children ages 0 to 8 spend nearly 2.5 hours a day on screen media, while tweens and teens clock in at about 6 hours. This aligns with the findings from Gleason and von Gillern as they also found the average student spends over 6 hours a day online and argued schools should leverage this time to teach students how to engage ethically and responsibly. These long hours spent online highlight the critical need for effective digital citizenship education as young minds are constantly exposed to the digital realm. Now let's get a little bit more specific. Cortesi et al. Explore the concept of Digital Citizenship Plus, a framework that expands traditional digital citizenship to include skills for civic engagement and identity exploration. In a time when the online and offline worlds are increasingly intertwined, educators must foster skills that empower students to become active participants in their communities, both digitally and in real life. This expanded idea encourages educators to foster discussions about the ethical implications of online actions, helping students connect their digital behaviors to their real life values and beliefs. In addition, the research by Milenkova and Mendoza highlights the significance of digital literacy in times of social crisis, such as COVID-19. They argue that digital citizenship is not merely a set of skills, but a critical foundation for understanding how to navigate crises effectively. This is particularly relevant as we've seen increased reliance on digital platforms for education, communication, and social interaction during challenging times. The ability to discern credible information from misinformation can mean the difference between safety and risk, especially for younger audiences who may be more vulnerable to misleading content. So let's circle back about how this all applies to our students here in the US. While some of the studies we've discussed come from various locations, the core concepts of digital citizenship transcend geographical boundaries. The struggles and joys of growing up in a digital world are universal. Children all around the world are grappling with the similar issues related to their online presence. By understanding this, educators in the U.S. can tailor their approaches to meet the needs of their students using insights from global research to inform their practices. Now, what does that all mean for us? As educators, parents, and community members, it means we need to take a proactive stance when teaching digital citizenship. It's an essential life skill that will empower our children to thrive in an increasingly digital world. We must engage with our research, share insights, and foster environments where digital citizenship is a part of the everyday conversation. By doing so, we prepare our students not only to navigate the challenges of the digital age, but also to become responsible, engaged citizens who contribute positively to their communities. Digital citizenship is not just about safety, it's about empowerment. It's about equipping our students with the knowledge and skills they need to thrive in a digital landscape. We reviewed the research, so now let's dive into why digital citizenship is more crucial now than ever. As we dig deeper, I can't help but think about the trajectory media and technology are currently on. With the rapid growth of social media and the constant emergence of new apps, we're seeing a digital landscape that feels a bit like the Wild West. Wild, unpredictable, and sometimes just dangerous. As we've seen with cases like Liberty Woodley, the consequences of reckless online behavior can be damaging. Unfortunately, I think we're just scratching the surface. As more social media platforms pop up, we'll likely see even more incidents of people facing the repercussions of their online actions. And why is that? It's simple. Not everyone understands the weight of their actions online, and let's face it, with every new platform that pops up, there's going to be someone who misuses it. We live in a world where people often think that behind a screen they can say whatever they want without consequence. But the truth is, those words can echo back, sometimes with devastating results. It's up to us to raise awareness and emphasize the importance of responsible online behavior. Now, me as an early childhood educator, you might wonder how this issue directly impacts my students. While my 6-year-olds might not be posting on social media yet, it's never too early to plant those seeds of digital citizenship and instill good habits. We can't just wait for them to hit high school or college before we start having these conversations. We should teach our young learners the importance of privacy, like not sharing passwords or posting personal information. Even seemingly harmless things like posting comments under a video of someone you don't know can set a dangerous precedent. If you wouldn't say it face to face, why would you say it online? Looking ahead, I truly hope that schools start weaving digital citizenship into their curriculums. It shouldn't be an afterthought, but an essential part of education. It's about creating an environment where students understand that their actions online can impact not just them, but their peers, their families, and more. Imagine a future where every child leaves elementary school equipped with the knowledge of how to navigate the digital world safely, respectfully, and responsibly. But here's the reality check. We cannot control everybody on the internet. We can't stop every reckless post or mean comment, but what we can do is take small steps to creating a sound digital community. If we teach just one more person to be responsible online, that's one less person contributing to the chaos. It's about small wins, people. So what's next? I foresee a future where digital citizenship isn't just a lesson, it's a way of life. Whether you're a student, a parent, an educator, or just someone who uses the internet, there's something you can do to make a positive impact on our digital world. Knowing is great, but doing, that's where the magic happens. So grab a pen or your notes app because this is what you're going to want to jot down. First up, students, it's your digital playground out there, but remember, you're also responsible for keeping it safe. So here's a few things you can do. Think before you post. Before you hit that post button, take a second and ask yourself, would I say this to someone's face? Is this something that I'd want my future boss, my mom, or my worst enemy to see? Trust me, a little self-reflection can save you a whole lot of trouble. Manage your privacy. Be mindful of the information you share publicly, such as your full name, address, phone number, and email address. Be cautious about accepting friend requests from people you don't know. Report and block. If you see someone being a bully online, don't just scroll past it, report it. Be the friend who stands up for others. The internet has provided us with many ways to remove unwanted people or content from making its way onto your timeline. Utilize it. Now let's talk to the parents in the room. You play a crucial role in shaping your child's online habits. Here's what you can do. Set clear guidelines. Have open conversations about what's appropriate online. Show them the articles of people receiving consequences for their actions. Establish rules about screen time and social media use. Lead by example. Your kids are watching you. Show them how to navigate the internet responsibly, and trust me, they notice. Encourage open dialogue. Make sure your kids feel comfortable coming to you with questions or concerns about what they see online. Keep the lines of communication open. To my fellow educators, this one's for you. It's time to weave digital citizenship into our curriculum. Here's how. Integrate lessons on digital ethics. Teach students about online behaviors, digital footprints, and the impacts of their actions. Let's make it a regular part of the conversation. Keep this conversation going all throughout the school year, not just at the beginning or just when there's a research project. Create safe spaces for discussion. Encourage students to share their experiences and challenges online. Create a judgment-free zone where they can learn from each other. Collaborate with parents. Host workshops or meetings that involve parents in the conversation about digital citizenship. It's a team effort, and it truly does take a village. And finally, to the rest of us, whether you're posting, scrolling, lurking, or trolling, let's all do better. Let's hold ourselves accountable for what we put into the digital universe. So there you have it. We all have the power to make the internet a safer and more positive space. Let's be the change we want to see. Together, we can build a community where everyone feels safe and respected and empowered online. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to share your thoughts on today's episode and let me know how you plan to take action in your digital life. Until next time, stay safe online and remember, your digital life is real life. Treat it that way.